I know you don't
Yeah.
like using the terms masculine and feminine. You try and steer away from that, and I can, I see that. But in terms of nature, there's a feminine and a masculine element.
Yes, I mean, my reluctance has nothing to do with my supposedly believing that there aren't differences. There's a vast literature on psychological difference between men and women. Of course, I mean, if it's true that our minds and our bodies are not separate from one another, and it clearly is the case that they're not wholly distinct from one another and influence one another very much. Since the bodies are different, the minds are going to be as well. So that's not my reluctance. My reluctance is when people want to label one or other of the hemispheres as male or female. And the awkward thing is that although I understand what people are getting at when they say, oh, well, the right hemisphere seems to be more female and so on, is that all the actual anatomy, neuroendocrine, neurophysiological evidence is that it's more the other way around. It's testosterone that causes the right hemisphere to expand in utero in males. And it's in males that the right hemisphere is a little bigger than the left. In females, they're the same size. And when it comes to function, it's a very similar thing. I mean, and there are about 40 different findings. I'm not going to go into them all now, but they almost all point in the direction of a connection between the right hemisphere and maleness and the left hemisphere and femaleness, which is very interesting because it's not what people think. Just taking the two most well-established and long-established differences that probably everyone will accept is that women tend to be more verbal. I mean, obviously there are huge exceptions. Every individual's different, but women tend to be more verbal and men tend to be better at visuospatial manipulations, seeing things from different angles, rotating things and so on. The verbal thing is just more left hemisphere based, and the visuospatial rotation is very much more right hemisphere based.